Good time zones and welcome to Tuesday. Wow, Tuesday already? Yeah. Yes, as the stream title says, today is starting to think about a new Temple of the Eye. Which currently the cam account is staring at. Or at least the landscaping area for it. And I'm trying to work out what the heck my palette is going to be. Now, we've got a couple of other temples of the eye dotted around the world. And they're all sort of in the sort of deep slate, black stone, etc. territories. So I'm wondering if sticking with that sort of tone is a good starting point. Never hurts to ponder it. Yes. Actually, let's take a quick trip to a couple of them just to refresh my mind what the heck some of them look like. Plus it also gives me an opportunity to go and find them. So, if we head off in this direction, we should find our ender portal. Which has not been yeah, that shovel's in need of a repair session. Always a good start. Look at your shovel and think, that's looking a bit not good. Right, as we come in over the mining town, it'd be really useful if the mining town would load. I mean, it's loading, it's just, whoa, windmill. Just a tad slow. I have no idea where I am. I'm going to assume I am somewhere. This is, whoa, aha! Temple of Heat. Always a good thing. Hello, Cyber. You're currently playing. You've been playing FF11. Wow. Yep. Absolutely brand new. So this is one of the existing temples of the eye. And I'm thinking it might be. I mean, the wood, the stone, etc. might have been rotted away, but I'm pondering that maybe the black stone deep slate mix might be the one to keep. It's been a while since I've been here. Equally, I think we have a similar style for the Temple of the Eye back at the main city, because hey, if I'm going to be consistent, I might have already set up some form of consistency. You never know, might work. Plus, this gives me an opportunity to get my shovel fixed. First question, where am I? Second question, am I getting anywhere near to the city? Third question, windmill? No. Hey, it's EGM. Ooh. That's too far to the east. Or west, even. That's the right location. Whee! Right. Good place to review from. Ouch. So again, we've got black stone foundations, deep slate. So it's another tower that is very black stony, deep slatey. There's even some tuff mixed in. I think this is the style, if if we're going to go in with a new temple, something like this, it's probably something very similar to what we're looking for. Meanwhile, down here, he says, nearly ploughing into the ground, I should have some iron. Gentlemen, hello. I have a shovel here that's in dire need of your assistance. And by dire need, I mean it's it's close to breaking point. I can't think why. It's not like I use shovels much. Ooh, and you're still willing. Hey, Raven. How goes day 0? Let's see. One of you was still willing to trade with me. Trade with me. Love me. Give me your experience. Setting things up and getting things sorted out. Awesome! Always a good start. Oh, I see more of you have emeralds that you're willing to talk to me about. Just need one more of you. Which one will it be? Come on. By my iron, it is not from him. He's safe. Come on. One of you should... Hold on, I heard that. Which one of you was it? It was you. Hello. There we are. Thank you. I mean, that's taken that from 300 to 1500. I think we can be accepting of that. And we got another 16 blocks of iron out of it. Iron? Emeralds, even. Rusty. Rusty. Dude. We've had a chat about this. The reason you're going rusty is you're spending far too much time in that pond. I'm just going to assume Rusty is quite happy in his pond. Right. Now we need to head to IKEA. Since we've got ideas of materials, we might as well pick up a couple of pallets of them. And while we're here, let's see if I've got any... Whoa. Any lag. OOR? What is OOR in this instance? There we are. Let's put away the emeralds. Fireworks would be good. Out of rockets. I think I might have a few spare. Just 18 or 20 stacks of them. Always comes in handy to keep a few spare stacks of rockets in your purse. I don't know why I've taken to calling my ender chest my purse, but it works. Right, so let's say... So we've got some stone. Not sure that we need quite that much stone, but actually we'll just keep it for the moment. That's the cobbled deep slate. Tough. Hey, CB. So that's the tough. I'm sure I have blackstone back here somewhere. That's not it, but Ooh. Pure deep slate. Might be an interesting, useful material. You never know. Today on Finding a Pallet. That's a shovel, Scots. You've just been repairing it. You know exactly what it is and where it is. Where is my black stone? That's obsidian. I do not want to be building with obsidian. I do not have 6 weeks to remove anything I place incorrectly. However, I should probably also get some basalt. There. I think that gives us a starting point. Let's take out 3 stacks of stone, put 3 stacks of basalt in, and oh look, it's time to sleep. Go figure. Let's put the stone away. That's only like 12 barrels of stone. And one thing I am aware I've also got is let's take some cracked deep slate tiles and some cracked deep slate bricks. And that's not what I'm looking for. Let's grab a stack of moss, because we are going to be overgrowing this city. It's going to be old and ancient and, for want of a better description, screwed up. Right. Let's head back to the building site. IKEA has served its purpose. Its shelves have been raided. And as we arrive, let's grab that view. So, ow. I think I've spotted problem number 1 that needs to be dealt with. We apparently have a flooded crypt. So, let's grab some dirt. And I'm going to regret putting back that stone, I'm sure. But let's get rid of that flooded crypt first. Actually, let's not. I'm going to leave that there for a minute. I'm thinking maybe a collapsed crypt might be an interesting feature. But what I am also thinking is we've got way too much by way of up and down, uphill, down dale. Hopefully I'm just going to leave that. Lava does water... Wait, what? Lava does fire damage. Does water damage. How can lava do... Bethesda, why? That... There's like 8 levels of what in that, and that's just the easy to pronounce ones. Lava is just water that does damage. What? That makes less sense than most of my concepts. Good time zones for okay. Right, let's bring this up by another level. close this up. And let's take this one down a bit. Because why not? And let's clear this back a bit so that we can just shape it around the building. I said shape it around the building, not remove sections. Lava is the only source of water damage. Makes perfect sense. Absolutely. Clearly. Just... like... no. They obviously haven't... They've missed an opportunity to give you flooding. Yeah. Weird. Survey says, huh? I don't have a crafting bench or a what's the word I'm looking for? Stone cutter. I've also just been pushed over by my my job blocks. Chest. Now, 3 of these are stony bits. So let's place these down as well, because there might be some blocks in here that we can reuse. Okay, there might be some blocks in there we can reuse. These 2 we're going to ignore. So we might as well put those back. That one is the only one that's within the colour scheme that we're looking at for the moment. So, let's also put down our palette. Should be some useful materials in there. So, we have 3 sections to this building. Let's get rid of... actually, let's not get rid of that one. So there's the main tower, then there's a smaller... actually no, we don't want the interior tower. I was right the first time. A smaller tower that is going to stick off the front of it, which will be a balcony sort of area. And then we're going to have the building off the front of all of this, which I suspect is going to have to get wider to avoid the map continuing to look oh my. I'm very well aware that moving this is not making it any better. So let's see. First layer. Let's base this in a mix of polished black stone and basalt and polished basalt. Do I have basalt in here that's polished? No, I don't. Okay. So let's see. Polished basalt. On these bits. I would say those poor bandits, but I'm sure they did something to deserve it. And let's add some polished blackstone bricks to this mix. Well, maybe not there, perhaps. Question. Should I consider insetting that by a block? Let's inset this row by a block. Yeah, that gives me a bit of a more interesting shape. So it's polished here. And then if we take out this, it. Let's get a bit more of the black, polished black stone bricks. And I apparently need more dirt. So how is everybody this evening? Time zone, whatever. It's the first day back at work for me, and it has definitely been a Tuesday / first day back. Am I working at the same level across the board here? No, I'm not. So I feel like I should probably stick a foundation on this. That one and that one are at the same level, and that one is mysteriously one block lower. And I don't have a bed out yet. So let's deal with that. One must sleep. Sleep, I tell you. So should we be raising this by a block? Yeah, I think we should. Let's at least assume that the interior of the building is going to be consistently starting at the same level. Okay. What I might end up doing is building most of the building and then working out how to demolish it or how much we want demolished. After all, we don't know how much of this building has been destroyed yet. I'd like to... I'm going to work on the assumption that this one might be one of the few buildings in the complex that is going to be close to intact. That's not a bad colour scheme. Let's go with that. It might make a bit more sense. Particularly if we bury it. You see, when it's like that, it looks alright, but when it's buried and it's got grass in front... When it's buried and it's got grass in front of it, it looks too dark. But if we take out some of this and we darken the grass area up, that looks a bit better. It'll need some better texturing. Let's put some normal deep slate in as well. There, here, there, and there. That's better. Advantage of pure deep slate is it's actually directional. And so you get multiple textures out of one block. Unlike some others. I think I'd like to actually change that one slightly. Yeah, that's better. That way they're all at least reasonably close to the same direction. We can probably bring all of that around the rest of the building over time. see, polished basalt. Let's put some polished basalt here. And here. And let's put a couple of there. And here. And this one, I think I'm going to do that. Does that feel good? Does that feel right? We might need something. Yeah, let's go with that for the moment. Hey, squishy. No, that's not the one of those three that I should be doing. Let's do that. A bit of that. And that. I is okay. I is definitely having a Tuesday. How is you? Happy New Year to you too. Welcome to 2023. God help us, and God rest everyone that sails in it. Wait, what? Or something like that. How come that one looks darker than the rest? Optical illusion. Ooh, roast chicken. Yay. If your roast chicken dings, however, you might want to check that it's not actually been stuffed with the... what's the word I'm looking... Oh, forget it. Stuffed with the timer. Let's have a think. Okay, so we've got the back side of this building starting to take shape. And it's going to need a lot of thinking. I'm starting to think maybe this line should be... Ooh! Coughing up vocal cords is not nice. Hold on. This is the line of that circle as well as this. So I could move these out to here. So we could be looking at... Let's see. Let's assume that this one, this block, makes sense as a corner. Because 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, that's not the point of that building. So let's do that on this one. Don't need that one. He says putting it straight back again. Awesome job, Scots. Fantastic. 10 out of 10 for accuracy, minus 5 million for building skills. Hey, Shadow. And then let's do... No, let's not. Not that one. So if we do that, and then this... So if we do 2, 3, 1, 1. Let's start bringing this wall forwards. tempted to actually do that, and then that, and 1, 2, 3, let's get rid of this. Have I started all of this a block too low? Am I going to regret this? How much of this landscaping am I going to have to rip out to make this fit? We'll just have stairs down. That doesn't feel right. If this was a temple, you'd have stairs up to it. I kind of feel like we should be raising this by, like, 3 blocks. So that you actually have to. So we have the wall across here, and this becomes stairs leading up into the front of it. That kind of makes more sense. Yeah. Okay. So let's put in. Let's raise it by 2. That way it's only an off by 1. Only an off by 1 error at the front. And by the time we get to the back, I promise I'll have thought out what the heck I'm going to do. Is it getting dark again? Yes, yes it is. That didn't take long. Really? 5 emails. It's always a good start. That's worrying. I'll have to deal with that later. Okay, let's see. Let's bring this up by a couple of levels. That 1, 2, 3, that one. I think what we'll do is we'll end up raising all of this onto, for want of a better description, a plinth. Let's see. 1, 2. So we've got that, and we don't want this. Let's take out some of this. I have no idea where this is going to fit in length, so we might end up shortening this building. Don't know, let's work out where the next block ends. So 2 of those, 2 of those, 1, 2, 3. That's, if we allow for the, yeah, that's not far off. That's roughly the same length as I had originally envisaged this. I mean, it's got a lot of landscaping necessary, but hey, when do any of my builds ever not? Hey, Landstrad. Bring all of this in. What we'll probably end up doing is putting a stone path-like shape. That lot probably will raise up by a couple more blocks as well, and we'll put a stone area around the... Yeah, that'll work. So, if we're looking at... That's interesting. I've done a slightly different depth. 67, 67, that height. Where's my dirt? I am doing okay, Landstrad. I've already decided that everything I built initially is off in height. Go figure. And thus has to be ripped apart and started again. So, phrases of, well, that's just flipping normal come to mind. No, 2 this time. All hours after New Year's. Yep. Yep. That is definitely one of those. Where did my ability to not do much go, and why do I have to deal with other people? Let's take these 3 out and raise them up. Yeah, I think using this as, actually what we can also do is start thinking that we would probably end up having some moss in some of these areas, which goes well with those textures. And then we'll bring in overgrowth and undergrowth. With an interior yet, that'll be future me's problem. Future me thinks current me is always a dick. I'm still thinking that I might leave that and then put in a collapsed area in the middle of the church itself. So let's start raising this up. Interestingly, I still can't work out why I did those. In that position, but yeah. Right, so then those are there, those are there. This is starting to, I mean, it's starting to look wrong, but it's starting to feel a bit more right.
Remember all the happy times we had?
need to take these out and bring them up. I'm going to end up with a massive amount of landscaping in this corner. So be it.
Remember all the happy times we had.
Oh, I'm out of dirt. Let's see. Hopefully 3 stacks will be enough. For the moment, it'll keep me going if nothing else. Ah! I found a problem with leaving this here. I dunked myself. Congratulations, Scots has found the dunk tank. Better than the drunk tank. Is it that one? No. No. It's that one and that one. I think this might become a window. Ooh, yes. Window here, possibly there, definitely there. Yeah, that would work. Huh. Are they actually coming this way? Guys. You want on the yeah, they are coming this way. Friends! I have friends! I don't want friends. I'm trying to build here. If I hide behind this building and take a nap, are they going to just leave? No, they're not. Gentlemen. I do believe you weren't invited to this construction site. You're not wearing high vis. You're not wearing any suitable safety gear. I'm fairly sure that banner does not actually fit with OSHA regulations. And last time I looked, having loaded crossbows on a building site is considered a bad thing. Kindly leave the area. Yeah, you're not going to, are you? Fine. Look, if you didn't like the building site, you should have registered your hatred of the design back when we had it in the planning office. I know it was in the cupboard marked Beware of the Leopard. But, look, you had your opportunity to check the planning regulations. Who shot him? Thank you. Your protest has been noted. I only took 2 arrows. Your protest has been noted. Please kindly don't come back for at least 10 minutes. Mashed potatoes, canned soup to throw at paintings, glue to fixate themselves. No comment. Right, now see what you've made me do. You've made me forget where my building layout goes. Okay, so it's there's the 2 there, and it's 1 in front of that. Gets these, and then these, and then 1 behind gets no, not that. 3 of these. I mean, to be honest, though, the protesters with the cans and so forth, they probably couldn't get anywhere due to the rail strikes. Right. That's better. That block is at 67, this block is at 65, 66, 67, there. So that row is gluing to themselves, so the rails might have gone, wait, well, yeah, entirely plausible. Plausible? Plausible. Let's take out this row of yellow. Having taken a train last week that had to slow down due to what appeared to be somebody having thrown a shopping trolley onto the track. There wasn't much left of the shopping trolley. They were having to double check that the track was intact. And possibly every train that had gone past it. I don't think they bothered with gluing themselves to the track, they just throw shopping trolleys on it. I don't know why I'm putting that row in there. Actually, I might as well, because it'll provide a ground level for sticking stuff in front of it. Okay, so you get that. And then a couple. No, wait. No, too low. Too low. Yeah. I no longer disagree with anybody on that one, Landstrad. Those. Not that one. I have got some dirt still. Always useful. I think that's more CB, given the Autobahn and the speeds people go at. The protesters took one look at it and went, any attempt to actually glue myself to that road is going to result in me becoming a smear in the road, rather than an inconvenience. And so the only person they would inconvenience with their protests would be themselves, with a shortening of their lives. Okay, that kind of fits. And let's work out what the heck we're going to do with this intersection. Because this is going to be a tower. They wouldn't get unnoticed for days. Yeah. Well, sure they would. It's at that speed, nobody notices the smear in the road. It's just something that's in the way. we can probably just bring this one up. Do that. Does that look alright? That doesn't look too bad. Might have to change some of these materials out, but what does that look like from on high? Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Okay. This one. So this one and this one. So eventually that row is going to become a the outer edge of the tower as it gets further up. People wondering whether or not there are issues with protesters and landscaping, roads and so forth. Yeesh. I'm out of dirt. Let's go and get some more dirt. I found some dirt with my face. I maybe found it again with my face. Today on landing into objects at high speed. Kinetic energy is not Scotsman's friend. Right. Let's work out the front of this side of the building first for a minute. No, I wanted that one. It's... where's my materials chest? Tough, cobbled, deep slate. There it is. So if we do that, and a bit of that, kind of wish I had some gravel with me, but we can work with this for the moment. One of those. No, let's do that as tough. There was something I was watching recently. Can't remember what it was, but one of the mods has, in some packs, has a chisel, and it's not a chisel as we would. No, it's not a chisel. It's a trowel, I think it was. And you load the trowel. The trowel will basically select all the blocks in your inventory to the right of it in your hotbar, and will basically use those as a percentage chance. So you just keep using the trowel and it will place them. So if you've got, as I have here, deep slate, tough, moss blocks and polished blackstone bricks, it would just swap. It would randomly swap between them, giving an average, giving her an equal percentage to each. That looks like a really neat way of getting this sort of patterning would be the better description, into the ground. Or into any surface, for that matter. Let's see. Let's go with a fairly high wall. Today on, let's just build this thing almost as a complete church. Whoops. Temple. Honest. Church, temple, cult. The cult of the eye. I don't know what I'm on about sometimes, but hey, neither does anyone else. Place one box from its inventory of several different snacks. Yes, yeah. I think BOO was discussing it in one of his videos, so that suggests it's in possibly the Create mod pack. Because he's been doing an awful lot in Create recently. But I do wonder what it would do with directional blocks such as Deep Slate. Because I've just gotten 3 different textures out of one block. That's looking quite nice as a sort of side. So this is going to be my area for walking along the outside edge of the building. What we'll probably do is put a wall here and actually have this on a raised stone platform, plinth, whatever you want to call it. That will allow it to fit neatly into the landscape a bit better. At which point we might as well just fill in this hole. Done. Okay. So if those are nigh on did logs based on how... Ah, okay, that's useful. That's not where I wanted that. So how to... Right. Given the width of this... Yes. I think there's a reason why I'm looking at these sections and why I've got this gap here. I think we're going to end up with buttressing as the roof supports, rather than having a central pillar. I think buttressing would be the right direction to go on this. At which point would we be looking at, say, here, and have a flying buttress, perhaps? And why did I put that all the way down to there? Because we're not going to have that block there. I'd like to actually not waste materials. And that's... where's my basalt gone? Yeah, 2 block high initially, then we can just run it in, and flying buttress works quite nicely in solving the... what do we do with... how do we solve a problem like a solid building needing a large support structure? So we bring that in, and we can actually probably have those go up, as well as having an arch off of them. Should we be looking at those in the polished instead of the... yeah, I think we probably should, actually. But what I'm also thinking is this area... come back here. That might be better with the non-polished. So if we take this out, that, so. Oh yeah, that's the texture I'm looking for. But there needs to be something here. It needs to be something interesting, and we might actually bring... ooh! I think I might have an idea. Do I want to think that one through right now, or do I... yeah, of course I do. If I don't think it through right now, or at least leave myself some notes, I'm going to end up forgetting that plot. That's not what I was looking for. Yes, I do have that. So let's put that there. Yeah, that gives me a nice texture at the base there. Now, what I'm thinking is... that's the one. Let's have a look. That only does... oh, hold on. Walls. Do we have... no, that doesn't come in a fence form. Well, that answers that question. You and you, and let's get that. At which point we do that. That ties it into the nether a little bit and allows us to have our nether portal link, or reason for the nether portal. And I mean, too far away. I'm stood right on top of the dang thing. Oh yeah, the nether brick fence isn't too red. It actually fits in with the colour scheme a little bit. But what happens if we swap the bottom one for a nether brick wall? So we have wall, fence, fence. Because then it gets thinner. Ooh, yes. And then wall at the top. Wall, fence, fence, wall. That might be... let's try it. Helps if you place it in the right place, Scots. Come on. There we are. Is that too much? Or is that the wrong thing? I think it's going to end up being dependent a lot on how we bring the flying buttress in. Also makes me wonder if the flying buttress should be nether brick. That might work. Base it with... do I have one? No. I didn't want to make one if I already had one. base it with one of those, and then two of those. No, one of those. No, I was right, two. Because then I want two stairs. Nope, which I don't have either. Have I got any scaffolding? Thank God for that, I do. So we do that, and that. And then you, and we would probably have another stair here and a half slab here. I'm fairly sure I had a half slab, yes. And another stair. And probably another half slab. Let's see. I reserve the right to hate this later. No, that needs to go up as it enters the... Ooh, does it? It's too chunky. Way too chunky. It's the wrong way up. No, that's too thin. I think it needs to be a chunky beast. Come on, Scots, you can do better than that. Is it that it needs to be less chunky here? Or more chunky there? More chunky there, maybe. Let's try that. No, not that. I think this is close. It's very close. I think here. That one, which is now gone forever, or at least for the next 5 minutes. Nope. It would have been better off one further out. Come back. Help, I'm trapped. I've fallen into the trap of the cult. I can't get out. The occult building is now trapping me. There. You. Is that looking right? I think that might be it. I think a lot of this is going to depend on the roof. But I think that having that as the flying buttress and then carrying on the nether brick over the roof might be the right highlight block for this one. Still not sure about that. It still feels too chunky. Now that I've thickened up the upper layer, does it look better? Aha! That's the one. Except now it feels like it wouldn't actually be... would it, or would it not be supporting if it was like that? Should I just bring all of this one block closer? Yeah, let's try that. bring it in by 1. Impressive. That went to grass. Right. How are we looking? Aha. That's the one. It was too far out. Yeah, that's the one. And if we really want something, we can bring a spike up off the side. Because that's another common element. Maybe not on all of them, but on, say, every other one, we have... Ooh, yeah. We have a spike of nether brick wall going up the outside edge. Oh, still the wrong thing. Topped with nether brick fence. Like so. Oh, yes. Jackpot. Very cathedral-like. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. That's the one that was starting to form mentally. Let's replace that with deep slate. That one. Do that on that one and this one, so we do it every other one. And then we need another one, maybe somewhere around about where it links into the building. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's heading into the right territory for large city cult cathedral. Do I need... I think that level of detail, although it's not visible. Now the question is, do I want it with the walls or the fences? I think the fences might be better. Wall and 3 fences. Wall and 3 fences is the right choice. Yeah. Let's treat. So we don't put the spike on everyone, but we put the flying buttressing on everyone. 1, 2, yeah. Let's come back to that. That's now that I've got the concept in place, I'm not going to forget about it. It's very much I need to think this through to get that into the working palette to make a decision as to whether or not it would work. It might mean that one is, we'll need to work out the roof height. I really need to work out my roof height. So I'm thinking those are going to be just over the roof height by half a block. So we should aim for an off by half. What type of roof shape do I want? I'm trying to decide between a couple of roof shapes, and I'm close to... I don't know. I had a diagram that told me names of roof shapes. Those aren't what I'm looking for. Those are... there we are. So I'm pondering on A-frame. A-frame is too tall. Gambrel? Gambrel might be interesting. Curved is the wrong shape. I'm thinking maybe go for really tall or medium tall with a gambrel. A gambrel roof might be the one we're looking for this time round. Material. What material do we want on this? I mean, if we're going to go with that, let's take the rest of that into... no. Solid. Work out the shape and then work out the material. What do I have by way of materials that I can work out a shape with? Spruce. Spruce will do. Spruce will do for shaping. We can replace it with the right shape or the right colour later. So let's see. Yaraha slab up. So no. You. Marble. You're confusing the living daylights out of me there, sci-fi. Are you basically saying that Twitch is twitching again? Twitch be twitchy. Nobody be live. Lovely. That's no. Nope. That's way too tall. I fell down. Okay, so what I've just discovered, other than the fact that gravity is still functioning, even if Twitch isn't, is that a gambrel roof is way, way too tall. So, not one of those. I mean, if Twitch is having a serious Twitch, then all I have to say is thank you for those who are here, for having found your way in. Okay, let's seek alternative options. Okay, let's try. No. So let's. Oh, do I have any half slabs? Yeah, but not many. Doesn't matter. I only need a couple. Chlorestery, however the heck it's pronounced. He says, going straight to Google and double checking what the heck that looks like. It's an interesting option, isn't it? What I was pondering was... I need more half slabs. I wonder if I've got more in another one of my wooden... Yes. Excellent. None of these colours are going to look any good. This is going to be a bollocks roof, as in built of lots of colours. Where's the midpoint? $66. Sorry, 66 makes no sense. It's minus 732. So I would need to do. Need to get to a bed again. While it's not letting me sleep, let's get another 4 of those. Oh, come on. You can let me sleep. Thank you. I think this is wrong for what I'm thinking of. Is that the midpoint? I think I might have missed the midpoint. No, that is the midpoint. That is the midpoint. That is... I don't like that either. I think it's going to have to be... Whoop. Clerestory. If no one else can go live, I'll just have to. I mean, it's. I'm due to be here for another hour, so yay for the llamas. The worst thing is my brain has just gone and commented mentally about Winamp and all of the things that used to say about llamas. Where's the midpoint? Let's just do this. There. Now we know where the midpoint is. How does that look? Inconsistent, but better. I think possibly let's take out this. Does that look better? That's getting close. Ah, I know. I know. Can get the photo load. Poor phone. I'm attempting to do the wrong thing. If we're going cathedral... Cathedral roofs don't go over the edge of the roof. Cathedral roofs have fake buttressing, usually. So it would be sort of... sorry, not fake buttressing. Fake crenellations. And then the roof is inside the starts off inside the crenellations. And then is hidden. And is often quite shallow. So it would be more... I was about to say, what the heck's moving in the background? So you don't see the roof starting because it's behind the fake crenellations. I know the colouring is abysmal. What did I have here? Did I have a stair? Yes, I did. So it would be yeah. So it'd be like that and that and that, and then we've got the flying buttress coming up from here, and then if we ignore the colouring, the roof line, that's getting close. If anything, I can then raise this up by another couple of blocks. Yeah, I think you see where I'm going, Frauke. It's often it's on cathedrals that are significantly taller, though. But I think equally they also tend to fake it. So the walls go higher than the roof. Or the wall line looks higher than the roof. I think we can safely say it's not going to snow here. So what I might do is use this opportunity, this sort of style, maybe flatter it a bit? Flatter the roof. You're a lovely roof. You're a fantastic roof. You're amazing. You're just no. What the heck was that? Flat is justice. No clue. So let's think about the windows a bit better, or the side walls. Now I've got an idea of a roof that I'm aiming for. I can work out the. Okay. I think I can live without being scarred for life. I have enough things to be scarred about. Very cold water is justice. Okay. How many times did I fall off that roof, given the amount of food that I'm in need of? Oh! Just ice. Oh. Oh! Ow! That hurt. So I think at this point I would like to introduce some if I had a pungeon, I would probably throw quite a few things into it. Feels like home in here, yeah. Well, welcome to Doom and Cuteness. The pungeon is effectively second home to most of us. Let's see. I don't think I want to... really... Actually, that might... If we go for that as a window line... Might have to raise that a bit. Typical. Or do we lower the window line by 1? Let's lower the window line by 1. Ow. Let's lower the Scotsman by several. Tried to pass a wire behind your chair, couldn't reach, so I span, worked for I mean... Well done, Tor. Physics is just laws that we haven't worked out how to break completely. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's too short. It's also in the wrong place. Okay, let's make 4 of those. Right, let's do that and that. And that and that. Ooh, really? And then... No. Let's not do that. Here and here. Okay, that might be closer to what I'm looking for. I think that's where we bring in the exterior colours. Just maybe the correct way up. Like so, and so. Yeah, that's getting close. Now I saw I had, yes, had one of those. So let's not waste my time making more of them at this point, since I only want one. Yes. Ow. Actually, no, that works. That works. No, does it? Doesn't it? Do I want it to arch completely, or do I want it to... Oh, fiddly poop. Let's get the blocks above it into place. Yeah. That one definitely. Those might be something materialistically different. I think I would like it to be... This is going to be a bugger to glaze. This is going to be an arse to glaze. I'm going to have a 3 deep wall. Oh, how wide is this? Or do we just assume that all the glazing has been destroyed through years of the fact that this place is going to be slightly destroyed? And just hope that nobody notices. Could have only the base panes in place and in the corners and have it, yeah, and ignore the top. Have we, in doing that, leave a couple of glass? Yeah, I think we've both just said the same thing there, Tor. And I might have glass in one of these chests. We can find it later. Might be one of the blue. It might be the remaining blue one. Hey, what do you know? Both are accurate. Both are accurate. Do that, and it's got that hint of glass. And actually, if I put in another colour, I think I can put in some clearer. No, it's the clear glass planes. The clear glass panes have a much brighter colour to their borders, which sucks. Yeah, it'll do. Don't think tinted glass operates as a... Ooh. Yes. Maybe. Hold on. Give me those back. I've got an idea. No. How have I found it so hard to jump? There. Yes. Maybe replace one of those with blue later. I think I've invalidated that, but we'll work it out in a minute. What colour are we... weaving? What colour weaving do we want? So tempted to say dark oak. And typically it's the block that I have not with me in the slightest. I need to go to IKEA. Don't know why I took that out of my hand. Are we going to be high enough and fast enough to get to IKEA? No. Huh. We've passed it several times, but I don't think I'd previously noticed that there was another portal there. And yet it will have been on every map that I was looking at. Oh well. Dark oak, dark oak, dark oak. Woo. You'll do. And yes, I've utterly given up and accepted that this area is now called IKEA. At some point, I'm going to have to work out what to do with this absolute fiasco of a landscape generation. Because that just looks terrible. And I fly past it so often that it hurts. It pains us. It hurts us. The terrain generation, it hurts. Could have sworn I heard a cat for a second. Don't have any cats in this area. So we might need to raise the flying buttress a little. Typically. Oh, hold on. Helps if I actually make what I went and got the materials for. Like so. And for the moment we'll just put those in there. So what I'm thinking is, if we've got the window height ending... Where the heck does the window end? Window ends there. I'm thinking we start the roof at this level. And... do it very, very flat. And then we extend something along the edge of this wall on this bit here. So for example, I'm just gonna... I want something here, and I think what I want there is that. Oh yes. Yes, that's the right material. Let's see. I'm tempted to do that, and that, and this, and... Oh, everybody's going to hate me for this next suggestion, but it's so in tone for me. Actually, I've got two options that I'm going to ponder here. And I'm not sure which one I want, so let's see which one works better. Let's figure out how to get back up onto the roof. So, we could do that. It's either the anvils or it's going to be cauldrons. Anvils are my trademark. Yeah, anvils are very much a thing here, aren't they? I think the anvils actually look better. And fit. Yeah, I think the anvils do look better in this instance. The cauldron crenellations will come at some point in the future. They are on my list of possibles for certain buildings, and may actually end up being a lower level block in some things to actually just provide a line. Have I messed up though? Should I have made that wider at the top? Because we've got these that still need to be anchored, and we need to fix the flying buttress. How much do we need to fix the flying buttress by? So if the roof is here... Oops. That one is not going to be that. That's going to be where we bring in the nether brick. No, that's not the nether brick. That's the nether brick. And let's see. So it would be, I want to do the nether brick a half slab up from the So if we've got that one and that one, and then that and that, so that and that, hey, that works. That and that, and then we do that again, and that again, and that again, and we maybe put a spike in the middle. So then we've also managed to get ourselves a oops. Does that one have to be there? Or can that one be here? Oh no, it can be there. Excellent. I think what we might do is that. Then we've still got the oh yeah, that'll work nicely on the interior as well. I might change the dark oak for something else on the inside of the nether brick, but I think the nether brick works where it is, and in fact I can probably save myself some cost of nether brick by swapping the whole blocks for halves. Let's go and make some halves before I take out too many. You and you. So, you and you. No. There. So that gives us the point at which we need to anchor to reach from this. So let's put that there temporarily. So that's a half slab. That's our half slab. Is that half slab lower or half slab upper? Half slab lower. So I'm thinking put that there for the moment and that there. Or yeah, let's move all of these up by one. What do I not need in my inventory? Dagnabbit. You and you, and I just fell off the wall. I need another wall. But don't need any more half slabs. Oh hey, I've got a wall. So if I put the wall in, so we put the wall in there, then we put back in the fence on top of it. So our question becomes, what do we do around either side of this in this gap? obvious one is we bring the basalt up all the way. We probably need another nether brick fence here, so let's grab that because I know I saw one. That doesn't feel like it's too tall, so that's good. I was worried that that was going to feel too tall for the flying buttress. I wonder if we do that and we bring this over by one. Bring that up by one, and then use the normal basalt there. How does that look? No. I think those need to be there, and I need 2 more anvils. It looks like it stops too soon. So it would be one of those, and an anvil. Let's do this on this side as well. No. Derp. And as I fall off the wall for the 4 millionth time, you were there, you go there. I think the question is whether or not the basalt there is the right block, or whether or not it needs to be something else. I don't think basalt's the right block. Question is, what should it be? Also, if we're doing that, I kind of feel like this one should be another one of these. So we do 2 anvils, and then, yeah, that works. So what goes in that gap? Ooh, I wonder. I don't think we can see it properly because of the scaffolding making it hard to see properly. Let's bring the scaffolding out of the way. Scaffold up on the inside. That might be it. Tempted to no, I'm not sure it is. What do I do with that? It's that 1 block space here. Ow. It can't be the basalt. Can't be here. Oh, I wonder. Hold on. is the problem that snake. Am I working to... Yeah. Those might need to be something else, though. What do those need to be? Polished deep slate. Polished deep slate. Which I absolutely do not have. So... Come on, Scots, you can get this. It's just a fiddly detail. You just need to get the right combination of blocks to get the fiddly detail not to be crap. One, two, one. And then that brings the polished we could do another polished basalt here. And then we do our anvil. That's not an anvil. Oh, that's close. That is very close. I think that might be it. How the heck do I... And where did I put those? I think that might be it. Still not sure about the polished basalts, but they feel closer. They really do feel closer now. I'm tempted to build another window on the other side of this flame buttress just to see what it looks like with multiple in place. Now I'm going to need to remember what I've done. If I build a second window, a second bay of the... No, really don't want those wheat seeds. Right, come on. Let's build a second window into place so that we can see what we're playing with by way of structures. Just leave that in there, so then I can do that, that's that height, that, and I'm going to need quite a few other bits of materials. Have I got normal deeps? No, I don't have cobbled deep slate anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you. So it's 4 of those, 2 of those. Actually, I need quite a bit more cobbled deep slate if I'm going to be able to pull this off. Let's get rid of the yellow wool, because the yellow wool is taking up wasteful amounts of inventory space. 1, 2, 3 of those. We've got those, we've got those. We need more anvils. Right. Let's see how this looks with the rest of this in. Actually, hold on. Some of this needs to go in from this angle. Yeah, that's right. And that. And then it's 1, 2, 1, 2, and through, and through. And you and you. You and you. Okay, with the second bay of this in place, that actually does look okay. I think looking at it singly was the problem. I think on its own, a single bay of that doesn't really make a huge amount of sense. And the moment that you bring in a second one, it's a lot easier to see. But one thing I think I've also seen, which actually goes well with something that you see an awful lot, is there's one tiny bit of detail over the flying buttress that's missing, and that's that. Is it there or is it there? There. Effectively linking, in fact, that. Yes. That helps. Because then that fits over the flying buttress, and actually that also then becomes a drainage point for the roof. Sometimes I would almost say that this would be the position where you'd find a gargoyle. Or not necessarily a gargoyle. Gargoyle's the wrong word. A grotesque. I seem to remember the big difference between a gargoyle and a grotesque is that a gargoyle actually, I'm not quite sure I can remember all the details, but there is a specific detail difference between a gargoyle and a grotesque. And I think the dark oak roof is the right one. I think one of the gargoyles, I think, actually have... So, either one... And I can't remember which way around it is. The difference between a gargoyle and a grotesque is that one of them operates as effectively a drainage point, and a grotesque is... and the other one is just literally a carved stone. Ah, okay. I might be wrong. I'm going to have to look that one up now. Aha! If it doesn't spout water or gargoyle, it isn't a gargoyle. If it doesn't spout water or gargle, it isn't a gargoyle, it's a grotesque. I was right. My brain hurts trying to remember that, but Apparently, it is. The difference is one of them is the gargoyle is the one that actually has water coming out of it. Too many years living in areas that have that there are so many weird rules and oddities in that sort of yeah. You. Then it's 1, 2. Is it 2 or 3? 1, 2. It is 3. Really? Yes. Okay. Historic architecture is both fascinating and confusing as all get out. And it's the moment that you start attempting to build a building like this as a structure that you end up trying to remember it. Because there are so many rules to go with it. That's why I was trying to work out the concepts and structures around flying buttresses and fake. Damn it, I had the word earlier. Crenellations. Yeah, my sanity. What sanity? Given Scots, you didn't have any. You know what would really be an interesting block to use in certain areas of this? I really don't want to say this. I really don't want to say this. But I'm going to anyway. Skulk would be a really interesting block to use on this in places. No, it wouldn't. It's too blue. I was just thinking something like this. But no, that's actually, it's not too blue, it's too green. Okay, that answers that question nice and quickly. Oh, the why of certain structures becomes so very, very interesting. As I say, the whole gargoyle versus grotesque thing, the rules around that just end up leeching your leeching away large amounts of interest over time. Okay, so I need 2 more. Oh god. 2 more oh gods. That's... smokers. Nope. Did I bring any? No, but I've got cobbled deep slate. I can use that. Furnaces. I need to use... I'm going to use some of the wood that I have over here. Because then I don't have to use the stuff that I want to keep. Notably the dark oak. Oh, Minecraft. Why do you have to add rain right now? I know the answer is because. Oh, let's not start getting into load-bearing structure design. That's when it gets really, really painful. I have a feeling I'm going to need one there. It's when you get into keystones and the structures around keystones and how they hold everything together and tying the structure in with them, and so many nopes. So many nopes. Also, I think I'm gonna... Yay for key lights! Why do we have a series of protesters again? Dudes, look, this area is not a protesting zone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just make a couple. 2 of those, and I need another. Let's make that. Oh, and apparently it's getting dark. Why do we have protesters? He's hoping that they've gone far enough away and I can carry on work without him deciding to get involved. That's out of place. That's in the wrong place. Oh, dude, don't stand there staring at me. I don't want to have anything to do with you. Look, follow your mate. No. I want you, follow your mate. Not the other way around, dude. Yes, it is, Raven. Thank you. Well, it is 4. Nope. Ha ha. Have a good time zone, Raven. Right. As he says, it is getting close to wrapping up point, which is not terrible. I think we've actually made, given... Oh, wow. I think we're going to have fun ruining this place. And actually, I'm tempted to... Oh... We are going to have fun ruining this place. It is going to look so fantastic as incomplete ruins. I mean, it's going to look fantastic as it is. Here, have full screen. Oh, I am going to have fun with this one. Yeah. This is going to come out nicely. Let's get that as a screenshot. And that. I need to work out where we're going to ruin this place and how much we're going to ruin this place. But I think we're probably going to end up building this place fully before we end up ruining it. It's easier to ruin it once it's been built. because at least then we know what we started with and how many materials to drop around it. Yes. That said, it is definitely now wrapping up point, and I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope everyone has had fun watching me lose my marbles attempting to come up with a structural design for a temple, which is going to look very cathedral-like. We'll see. I will be back again at my usual time tomorrow, 2.5 hours previously to now, where, honestly, we're going to be carrying on with this. But I think we can work on the tower next, now that we've got more of the design for the walls of... yeah. Either way, I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a good evening, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.